Hitman tied a rope to a tree. Next, he slid the sniper rifle through the middle of the rope. Then he looped it around twice. Just like that, a simple stabilizing setup was complete. Jack aimed at a distant watermelon and pulled the trigger. Although he hit the target, the bullet veered slightly to the left, so he made a minor adjustment with a screwdriver. Then he aimed again. This time, the bullet hit dead center. Satisfied, he decided to use live ammunition. He loaded a round, chambered it, took aim, and fired. The watermelon exploded instantly with the gunshot. Jack made up his mind to use the sniper rifle to assassinate a high-profile target. He arrived at the venue 10 hours before the speech was scheduled to begin. At the security checkpoint, the guards didn't notice anything unusual. That's because Jack had disguised the sniper rifle as a pair of shoes. Although they looked completely ordinary on the outside, a closer inspection revealed their true nature. He began disassembling the shoes, exposing the soles. Inside were more than a dozen components of the sniper rifle. Once all the pieces were assembled, a fully functional and deadly sniper rifle was ready. And since the weapon was made entirely of plastic, it couldn't be detected by security scanners. As for the bullet, he had hidden it inside a phone case. Before going through security, he placed his phone and wallet into the tray. After the screening, he simply picked them back up. With that, Jack successfully smuggled the weapon into the venue, but he didn't head for the audience area. Instead, he slipped backstage. He pried open the door leading to the roof of the auditorium. Once on the rooftop, he opened a ventilation duct and crawled inside. He would now have to stay hidden there for the next 10 hours. Through the narrow slits, he had a full view of the entire venue. Everything was under his watchful eye. Inside the cramped space, Jack removed his shoes. He then disassembled the parts and assembled the sniper rifle once more. He set it to the side and waited silently for his target to appear 10 hours later. No one knows how much time passed, but eventually the concert ended. The lights inside the venue were turned off. The entire space was plunged into darkness. Jack was now the only person left in the building. 8 hours later, security personnel started patrolling the rooftop. That was a clear sign the target was on the way. Meanwhile, the entrance to the venue was undergoing enhanced security checks. More guards had been stationed around, but none of them could have imagined that Jack was already inside. Despite that, the security team remained on high alert. First, they searched every crevice inside the hall. Then the police swept all potential hiding spots. When the police finally made it to the rooftop, they were only 3 meters away from Jack hiding inside the duct. After hearing the door close, Jack finally let out a sigh of relief. An hour later, more and more attendees started to arrive. The press conference was about to begin. Jack crawled out from the duct and prepared to carry out the assassination. But to his surprise, the target was clever. They had installed a large bulletproof glass panel in front of themselves. If Jack fired hastily, the mission would fail. To ensure a clean kill, Jack calmly waited for the perfect moment to pull the trigger.